Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new video. Today I wanted to start another very short mini series for free-to-play players, and that is how to earn a bond solely through flipping. I'm going to be starting with 25 GP, which is the amount you get by default in your bank when you create a new account. I'm going to be flipping only free-to-play items on free-to-play world, so I only have access to 3 offer slots, and we're going to see how long it'll take me to earn a bond. If you don't know what flipping is, I have released a beginner flipping video on my channel. I will leave a link in the description for that. Now, the only other tool I'm going to be using is GE Tracker. Now, GE Tracker is a sponsor of mine, so be aware of that. They offer paid services as well as a free website to go and have a look at items. Some of the features I use will be part of the paid membership, so just keep that in mind. However, it is possible to find it without it. To begin with here, I'm going to start with the bronze plate skirt. I'm choosing this item because it is not used very frequently. At the beginning of this series, we want to pick items that will have big margins, and items have larger margins when they are not traded as frequently. So something like the bronze plate skirt is going to be cheap to buy, but we should be able to hopefully sell it for maybe 20, 30, or even 50 GP in profit per plate skirt. I think this route is going to be a lot better as opposed to trying to flip some more higher volume items and maybe only getting a 1 GP margin. We can see here the bronze plate legs is the other item we're looking at. We should be able to buy it for about 5 GP and maybe even sell it for 90 GP. Bronze items are not used that much, so they do have the potential to have a big margin swing. So we're going to come back when these have bought. Okay, so we did manage to buy 1 set of bronze plate legs for 5 GP and 2 sets of bronze plate skirts for 10 GP each. Now we're hoping to sell the bronze plate leg for around 40 GP. We'll go for 48 GP, and the bronze plate legs actually for a bit less. We're going to sell them for maybe around 30 to 40 GP. We'll try for 35 for now, and that will be a good way to like quadruple our initial cash stack. Okay, there we go. They sold off for 48 GP for the bronze plate legs and 34 GP for the bronze plate skirt. Now what I'm going to do is just turn this around and do this a few more times. There's no reason for me not to flip this exact same item because I know it works. I know what the margin can be. We're going to go ahead and buy 10 bronze plate legs for 5 GP each. And we'll go for a few of the bronze plate skirts. We're on GE Tracker here. It looks like we can buy them for around, they went down to actually 2 GP, but we could maybe still buy them for around 10. Okay, so we put an offer in for 6 of the bronze plate skirts at 10 GP. Okay, so we ended up buying 10 of the bronze plate legs for 5 GP each and 6 of the bronze plate skirts for 10 GP each. Now we should hopefully be able to flip this around for maybe we'll even get 1,000 coins from this. So once again, sell the bronze plate legs for 48 GP each, and we'll sell the bronze plate skirts for around 35 or something like that. And yeah, we'll come back when they have sold. There we go. They sold off reasonably quickly. Only a couple hours we had to wait for that one. In the few clips, I'll actually add in my local time on the bottom so you'll be able to see exactly how long these flips take. But we'll go ahead and buy more. We're up to 690 GP. So we're going to put an offer in for 100 bronze plate legs, and we'll go for, well, 19 bronze plate skirts. We're just going to keep doing this item until we have a fair baseline of cash to work with, because there's no reason to switch over at this point because we really don't have enough money. There we go. We bought 100 bronze plate legs. That took less time than I might have thought, only about 5 or 6 hours. So once we sell those off, we'll be over like 3,000 GP, which is pretty good for the first few flips, honestly. So once again, we're going to dump these in here for around 40. We'll go for 48, so that's 4,800 GP just from the bronze plate legs. And once again, the bronze plate skirts for about 34, and that's about it. Okay, we sold all 100 of the bronze plate legs for 48 GP each. So we did 10, we did 100, but now can we do 1,000 bronze plate legs for 5 GP each? Well, almost 1,000. We need 200 more GP. Let's do around 900 and how much are we for? 950, 960. Perfect. Okay, so we bought all 960 bronze plate legs. That is insane. We were in Vancouver for a few days, so this was probably over the course of 24 to 36 hours. We're gonna go ahead and recheck the price on the bronze plate legs because we're gone for so long, and they dropped down to 33 GP each. It's still a decent margin, but I kind of want to get more out of this if possible because we have almost 1,000 of the bronze plate legs. So if we go ahead and sell them for 45 GP each, we're looking at almost 45k in profit. So good just for a few simple flips of random bronze items. So we'll try that for now. We're going to go ahead and buy more bronze plate legs because why not? We can only afford around 100, 120 will probably be good. There we are, guys. 1,117 bronze plate legs sold for 33 GP each. This took a little while to do, but that brought us in 36k already. We started from 25 GP just a few flips ago. Simple as that. Okay, we're going to try 1,000 more bronze plate legs because it's really not that much of an investment, only 5k invested. And now we're going to move on to a completely new item now. So we went over to GE Tracker and we went to the highest margin page. Now we're sorting through all the items it suggests, and we're going to have 30,000 GP be our top amount, and we're also sorting through only free-to-play items, so it's really useful for that. It's only going to be showing me free-to-play items that are under 30,000 coins, and it'll show me the approximate margin, which is actually going to be pretty accurate because these items do not trade that much. Right now we can buy the trimmed kite shield for around 15,000 and sell it for 19,000, which is a 4K margin, which is pretty good. And this item trades enough to make it viable. We can only really afford one of them right now. Trimmed armor pieces in free-to-play are one of the easiest and best items to flip when you don't have that much money to work with, because the margins on them can be so high because they're not traded that much. However, when somebody wants it, they will instantly buy it, and if someone gets it as a clue scroll item, they will instantly sell it. It ends up with this big margin between those two people. It's a really good item to work with. Okay, so there we go. We put an offer in for 2 mithril kite shields at 15,000 and a few of the bronze plate skirts. Okay, I get this timer sorted out pretty soon here, so ignore this for now. But we ended up buying 2 of the mithril kite shield tees and about 85 of the bronze plate skirts. However, only about 100 of the bronze plate legs, so I'm probably going to move on from the item now. It seems like the margin may have changed a little bit. So we're checking back in on the mithril kite shield. It looks like the margin may have dropped down to about 17k, but if we go down here to the day graph, we can explore this a little bit more. I think we could easily still sell it for 19k and buy them for around 15k, so in total we will have made 4.5k per item, so about 9k in total from this simple mithril kite shield flip. There we go, we sold off both of the mithril kite shields for another 10k profit pretty much on the 2 of them. We bought them all for 31,000 coins and sold them for 38,000, so we're going to just go ahead and do this one more time. An easy 8k in profit. We have another 250 bronze plate legs to sell off, which we'll go ahead and do that right away. I think we finally found a good place to put the local time. It's 3:59 p.m. right now and November 20th. So we're going to go ahead and sell the plate legs for about 30 coins each, and I think that's going to be the last of them. Okay, it's the following morning and we continued to actually buy more of the bronze plate legs. It was not my intention, but we sold them off for 28 GP and we bought another 438. So I don't really see a reason to stop this currently. It's still very good money, even if we could sell them only for about 28 GP, but we'll go check the price again. And hey, we didn't actually buy any of them, so maybe we hit the limit, or possibly the margin is actually better than what I thought. We're going to try selling them for 42 right now. Now the mithril kite shields, we ended up buying another 2 of them. We're still getting about a 4k margin on each one. If we go have a look on GE Tracker, it looks like they're selling for around 19k each, which is still pretty good. So we will pop those in to sell quickly for 19,400. Now we have 16k to work with here, so we're going to go try and find another item. We do have some extra items in our inventory, but that's less important. Let's see what GE Tracker has here. Okay, so we might actually try the mithril plate body tee. We can buy it for around 18,000 coins and potentially sell it for over 25,000, which is an excellent margin, so we're going to buy one for 15,585 coins. Okay, looking good. We sold off 438 bronze plate legs for 30 GP each, or 13k in total. We sold off the 2 mithril kite shields we bought for 15,500, so that's about 6k profit from the 2 of those. And we sold a mithril plate body tee for 25k, which is a 6k profit on that one. So in total, we're up to 80k, which is really not too bad considering we started from 25 GP just a few days ago. The first item we're looking at here is actually quite good. We could buy it for around 1,000 and potentially sell it for 10k. And that is the Black Helm H5. It's a really random clue scroll reward. We're going to try buying them for around 1,000 coins and potentially sell them for 10,000, which is like a 1,000% margin. Very good. We're going to try buying 5 of those. Let's go ahead and change our filter up to 50,000 coins because we're getting a little richer. We might try a cheaper item like the Amulet of Accuracy. We could try buying them for 1.9k and maybe even selling them for 4k, which is a very good margin swing on an item that's actually traded reasonably frequently. So let's go ahead and try some Amulet of Accuracies. We'll try to buy them for 2,001 and we'll go for 10 amulets. Now, the last item I want to try here is the Muddy Key, and now I did not even realize this was a free-to-play item. It looks like it has a 1,500 GP margin on it, and it's a pretty cheap item. It's only like 4,000. We're going to buy it for 4,200, and we can afford 8 Muddy Keys, and that is it. We'll come back with hopefully some sales. So the Muddy Key did not end up working out. We actually sold them for a loss, I think. The Amulet of Accuracies, however, worked quite well. We got a 1.5k margin on that, and 15 of them is going to give us like 20k or something in profit. We did end up buying 2 of the Black Helmet 5s for 1,500 coins, so we can actually sell those for about a 8k profit. So that's 16k in profit there. Plus we have over 100k coins, which is quite nice. So we're having a quick look at the purple party hat right here. All of the party hats are pretty expensive right now because I don't think they have dropped them for Christmas yet. It looks like we could buy them maybe for a low price of 29,000 and maybe sell them for 39,000. You can see how much the price has changed. That is just within the realm of 1 day. A 10k margin on an item like a purple party hat, which trades pretty frequently, is really good. So we're going to maybe go buy 1 or 2 of those. If we look up the purple party hat and maybe buy it for around 29,000 coins and sell it for maybe 40k, that's actually quite good. So we're going to go ahead and maybe do 2 of these. And now we're going to go ahead and find one more item. Now we are very gated by the amount of offer slots you get. It is a serious consideration in free-to-play. Having 3 offer slots kind of sucks. Next up here, we're having a look at the green Halloween mask. It looks like we could buy them for around 11k and maybe sell them for 20,000 coins, assuming that the margin here stays similar. What I'm kind of doing is just looking at the cheapest price that has been within the last 24 hours and then looking at the most expensive price that it has been at in the last 24 hours and kind of using that as a margin. Now, it won't necessarily pan out every time. However, that will give you the greatest chance of getting the largest margin possible, which even if you don't succeed, you're not going to be losing any money. You just won't buy the item. However, if you do succeed, you'll be making much more money than what GE Tracker suggests. There we go. We are back. We ended up selling off both of the Black Helms H5 for 5,400. So only a 7k profit there. Not amazing. However, we did buy 2 purple party hats for, man, that's a hard thing to say, 2 purple party hats for 29,000 coins, and we're gonna hopefully sell them for 39,000 for a 10k profit on each one, which is quite nice. Okay, we actually instantly sold one for 38,000 coins. That's quite good to see. Next up here, we're just quickly double checking the green Halloween mask, which we determined earlier could have a potential 10k margin. We're gonna pop it in for 14,500 and just kind of hope. Now we have 57k to work with. I think I'm just gonna go buy 2 more of the purple party hats because it worked quite well. Oh, we can't quite afford it. Let's just dump this down by a little bit. And there we go. We'll come back hopefully with some more sales. We are back with some more successful sales. We did sell both of the purple party hats for 38,000. We bought 2 more for 28,000, and we sold off the 3 green Halloween masks for about a 4k profit on each of those, so 12k in total. To begin with here, we might as well buy more of the purple party hats. A 10k margin on an item like this is quite good, so we're going to go for 2 more. Last up here, I might try the Amulet of Accuracy again because it has a low point of 1950, and we could sell it for maybe 3k, which is about a 1,000 GP margin. On an item this cheap, it's definitely worth doing. We'll go buy the Amulet of Accuracy for about 2,000 coins, and we'll go for, well, about 12, I guess we could afford. Yep, 12, perfect, and we'll be back in a little while. There we go, we are back, and we sold off everything so far. 2 sales of purple party hats for around 38,000 and 39,000 respectively, and we only sold 4 of the Amulet of Accuracies. Not a ton, but this is going to bring us a well over 100k, up to 171k plus 15. Almost 200k already, so looking pretty good so far, guys. Okay, we're gonna go do the purple party hat once again. There's no reason not to repeat this. The margin is so good. We'll go for 3 of them right now and save some money for some other investments. Looking through the items here, the Mithril Full-Helm T has a really good margin on it considering its price. We could buy it for around 7,000 coins and sell it for 11,000, which is about a 4k margin on a fairly cheap item. So we're gonna go buy the Mithril Full-Helm T. We'll go for 6 of these. And the last thing that was kind of interesting to me here is the Leather Chaps T, I believe. It looks like we could buy it around 30,000 and maybe sell it for 50,000. We'll buy it for 36k and hopefully sell it for 50,000, which is a very good margin. We're going to pull out some of these just so we can put in 2 of these Studded Chaps T, and we will be back with some sales. Okay, looking good. We sold these Studded Chaps for 50,000 coins and we're buying them for 36,000. We got another 2 for sale already, so we'll go pull those out and sell them for 50k, which is a 14k profit on each, or 28,000 from the 2. We also almost sold off all of the Mithril Full-Helm Ts for a profit of about 4k on each one, which is also pretty excellent. I think we're going to go ahead and do the Studded Chaps T once again, and we'll go for 3 of them. Alright guys, we are back. We sold off all of the Mithril Full-Helm Ts and all of these Studded Chaps Ts, which we had 5 of them. Now the margin reduced a bit to 45k, but either way, that's 225,000 coins right in that offer slot, looking good. And we'll pull out the last of it here, bring us over 250k. And I think that's where we're going to end up for today, guys. We got from 25 coins to 250k, and that is the hard part. From here, it just gets easier and easier. I will leave a few links to some guides of how to flip on my channel. If you have any questions, there will also be a link to GE Tracker in the description. Again, it is a sponsored video. Just be aware of that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.